Hello guys, welcome back to my channel. We are doing a Costco haul today, and I was thinking I would also show you how I do my meal prep with the groceries that I get, and maybe also share like the meal and snack ideas that I have for the upcoming week. I did already make my grocery list. I have a few certain things that I need, but I don't really have like any meals planned out per se. Usually when I go to Costco, I'm shopping on vibes. We're seeing what they have. Well, I do have a couple errands to run first. I'm actually getting a haircut, which is why it's looking a little crazy. I have not really styled it. We're gonna get that taken care of. And then I also need to like put air in my tire and get a car wash. But I thought it'd be fun if you just came along with me. What shoes should we wear today? Let's see. Do we go with my trusty New Balances or Converse? I think New Balance is the way to go. We're really going for like 90s dad with like a hint of chic, you know? Yeah. It's very just like gray and rainy today. As always, we've got our emotional support water bottle, a snack because I can feel myself getting hungry, and there's no way I'm gonna sit through a haircut and a Costco trip while feeling hungry. Let's do this. The hairs have been cut. I don't have her like style it or anything because if you have curly hair, you know it just takes a long time and like certain products that your hair like it gets accustomed to. It just feels so good to have freshly cut hair. Okay, let's go to Costco. I'm sure it's gonna be so busy. Let's just go get it over with. All right, y'all, we got the goods. Let's go home and I'll show you the full haul. We are back. Let me walk you through what we got. I only got like 14 items because Costco being Costco, everything's obviously in bulk. I ended up spending $153 today. So let's start with the cold items. Big fan of this beef sirloin. It's already cooked, so we will either just like serve it by itself with like maybe some potatoes and veggies or use it in some kind of dish, but I just love that it's already made and it's really flavorful too, which is great. Got this giant thing of chicken thighs. I'm gonna freeze almost all of these. In a minute when we do our prep, I'm gonna put probably one of these in some marinade to have either today or tomorrow, but the rest of these I will probably freeze for later use. But they had a deal where it was $6 off the price already marked, so it was like 20 bucks for all these chicken thighs. There's 6 of these little things in here. You guys know we are a cheese family. I thought about getting shredded cheese and then also some string cheese, but it was a lot cheaper to just get this big old block of cheddar. And I'm gonna take half of it and shred it today, and the other half I'm gonna cut into cubes for just like snacking. Plain Greek yogurt we get almost every week for Finn to eat, and then we also put in like smoothies and use it as like a sour cream as well. Milk, mostly for lattes. Not exciting, but also got some dish pods. Finally found some Fairlife shakes. These are my all-time favorite protein shakes, but I only ever see them at Costco. And I just don't go to Costco that often because it's just me and Ross here, and so we don't need everything in bulk all the time. They've also raised the price of these a lot. Like, this was $32. It did not used to be that much, but they are my favorite and just an easy 30 grams of protein, so it's worth it for us, but a little pricey for sure. I wanted to get some balsamic glaze when I was at Trader Joe's a couple weeks ago, but they were like rearranging the store and I couldn't find it anywhere. So thankfully I saw this today at Costco and they had like a single bottle of it, so I didn't need to get a ton of it, which would take me forever to get through. I was excited to find this. I use this a lot on like pizza. That's my favorite way to enjoy balsamic glaze. I also like to do like a tomato, mozzarella, cucumber salad kind of thing, and that's really good too. And getting close to summertime, I'm sure I'll be having a lot more foods like that. Ross's favorite bread. They sell on a 2-pack there, so I'll likely freeze one of them and then the other one will go in the fridge. I was in desperate need of chia seeds. I'm thinking we're gonna make some chia seed pudding today. So restock on that. I usually get chia seeds at Aldi, but I haven't gone in a few weeks. I use them every day, so I have no issue getting a big old bag of that. And then finally for our produce, the strawberries looked really, really good today. Got some golden kiwis. I love these because you can eat the skin. And I know you can eat the skin of regular kiwis too, but the fuzzy texture throws me off. But these just give you lots of fiber, lots of vitamin C. Really good snack that I enjoy. I'll likely have it with the cube cheese that I end up slicing up. And then maybe I'll even put it on my chia seed pudding too. And then finally, some Cara oranges, my absolute favorite. I will always choose these over like a regular navel orange. And that's the full haul, guys. I told you it wouldn't be very much. Very quick and simple. Now let's do our prep. We're gonna kind of do it as we're putting things away. So I'm gonna like leave the stuff out that I'm gonna end up needing for some prep work. Quick side note, we got these yesterday at Meijer. So good. So freaking good. It only comes in a pack of 3 though, which is sad. I already had one yesterday. But if you find these, amazing. Ross also found these churro Oreos. If you guys follow me on Instagram, you know that I love seeking out new Oreos. I've tried like all the new ones in the last like 10 years, and these might be my top 5 ever. They're perfection. Perfection. First thing we're actually gonna do is prep some rice, because that takes the longest. I like to do it in my Instant Pot. I like to make my rice with chicken or beef broth because it just adds so much more flavor. And I had this already open in the fridge from like a different recipe I made. So I'm just gonna do a 1-to-1 ratio of rice to broth with however much broth I have in here. So let's see how much we have left. So we got 3 cups of broth. We're gonna do 3 cups of rice. We're gonna give this rice a nice rinse. Into the Instant Pot for 3 minutes to pressure cook and then 10 minutes natural release. I didn't specify this earlier, but my version of meal prep is actually just ingredient prep. So I like to get certain ingredients ready so that when it is time to actually make a meal, I've got this rice cooked up, I've got this chicken already marinated, all I gotta do is throw it on the skillet or the grill or whatever. I have my cheese all shredded, my veggies and fruits all cut up. I like to have my meals relatively fresh, so I don't prefer to make like 5 of the same meals and then eat that every day reheated. Not for me, I've tried that, didn't love it. This version works well. Just like having certain ingredients ready and then having minimal assembly to do when it's time to actually eat the meal. Next, we're gonna get these chicken thighs marinating. We have this habanero sauce that I'm pretty sure Ross got for Christmas from his parents. So we're gonna try this out, never had before. We're gonna just let our chicken sit in that and then use it probably today or tomorrow. Ooh, it smells good. It's like peppery. Hopefully it's not too spicy because your girl is a baby when it comes to spice. I'm gonna separate these so we get the sauce on all sides. All right, chicken is done, into the fridge we go. Up next, let's get these strawberries rinsed so we can cut these all up. We're gonna let these drain for a minute, and while we're waiting, we're gonna shred half of this cheese and then dice the other half into little cubes for some snacks. strawberries is done. These strawberries look amazing. That's the best strawberry I've had in a while. Look at the size of these things. Strawberries, ready to go. If you guys watch my other videos, you probably saw that I do some prep just like throughout the week. Like I made some egg salad the other day that I've been eating off of for a few days. I cut up cucumbers and bell peppers on like a random Wednesday. So once again, I know I always say this, but like your meal prep does not have to be this like all intensive crazy thing. That said, we have 2 more things to do. We're gonna prep a thing of chia seed pudding, and once this rice is done, we are going to keep some of it in the fridge and the rest we're gonna freeze in our super cubes. We should actually dice some onion too while we're at it. Oh, I don't really want to, but we'll be glad we did later. Okay, we have 3 more things to do. The ratio we're gonna do for our chia seed pudding is 1 cup of our milk. You could do any kind of like milk substitute, and then 1/4 cup of chia seeds. Also gonna add in a little bit of liquid stevia. You could do any kind of sweetener that you like. And some vanilla extract as well. Then we mix her up. I'm gonna like kind of mix this for a few minutes until the chia seeds start to suspend themselves in the liquid. Otherwise, if you just like do a quick mix and then throw it in the fridge, the chia seeds will all just sink to the bottom and it won't actually like form a pudding. So we're gonna leave this right here and do an occasional stir while the chia seeds do their thing. Let's get these onions diced. Selfishly, I love doing these meal prep videos because it actually makes me do the prep that I don't want to do. We're using our beloved veggie chopper for the rest because I'm already starting to cry. Red onions are done. Oh my gosh. And our white onions are done. Our rice is done. It's looking nice and fluffy. Let me show ya. Perfect every time. So like I mentioned, we're gonna put some of it in this container to eat over the next few days, and the rest of it we're gonna freeze. I love using these super cubes because each one is like a nice single serve portion of rice. So if I want to make like just one for me or one for me and Ross, I just pop out a little cube of rice, microwave it, and it's good to go. Our chia seed pudding is coming along nicely. At this point, I can put the lid on and just leave it in the fridge until tomorrow. Well guys, that is all for today's grocery haul and meal prep. Let me know if you guys want to see more videos like this one. Thanks for hanging out, and I will see you next time.